Alright, thank you for coming and listening to my speech on the effects of dehydration on the body and brain. I'd like to start off with a few statistics, which is 1 to 2% of body water is lost in daily processes like breathing and sweating, while 3 to 6 loss of body water is considered mild dehydration. 7 to 10 is considered moderate dehydration, and anything above 10 is considered severe dehydration. And the average adult male in the US, their weight is 196. 65% of that is water weight, which is about 127 pounds. And 5% of that is 6.5 pounds. 10% is 9 pounds, and 15% is 19 pounds. And to put that in perspective, doctors and nutritionists recommend losing 1 to 2 pounds per week to be able to lose a healthy amount of weight. So that means you can get up to 10 weeks worth of weight lost in a few hours or a few days, depending on the cause. And the causes can be fever, heat exposure, excessive sweating, vomiting, diarrhea, menstruation, skin injuries, mouth sores, burns, skin conditions, dietary supplements, and prescribed medication. And so the symptoms can be, for mild to moderate, can be increased thirst, dry mouth, eyes, lips, or skin, bad breath, headaches, fatigue, and dizziness, along with constipation, muscle cramps, a craving for sweets, and less frequent urination. Alright, so now you know the causes and the symptoms, but now I'm sure you want to know how it works, what causes these responses. Well, in the brain, there is a gland right about here in the temporal lobe, because the brain is split up like this. So in the temporal lobe is the hypothalamus, which controls fluid balance of the body, and it sends a signal that releases antidiuretic hormones, which goes to the kidney, and that makes the kidney take less water from the blood, which causes heart rate to spike and blood pressure to drop. And the treatment, so now you know the causes, the symptoms, now you need to know the treatment. And so for mild to moderate dehydration, you just cool off, get in the shade, get some AC, and drink water. However, for severe dehydration, you have to use oral rehydration solutions. And the World Health Organization suggests a solution of 2.6 grams of sodium chloride, 2.9 grams trisodium citrate dihydrate, 1.5 grams potassium chloride, and 13.5 grams anhydrous glucose, which is basically just salt. Salt from citric acids, potassium, and sugar. However, that's typically like a pre-done mix, which most people don't have lying around. So they also have recommended a home remedy, which is 6 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt per liter of water. And there's also a pinch test you can do to see just how dehydrated you are. And so you gently, without using nails, pull skin away from the top of your hand or between your thumb and index finger, and just pull it. And if it goes back fast, it means you're hydrated. And if it goes back slowly, it means you're dehydrated. So all in all, you now know the causes, the symptoms, what happens, and how to treat it. So don't be the guy that passes out while exercising because they ignored the signs. So stay quenched, and thanks for coming.